He's getting some nice chopper trucks in there. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. It is Friday afternoon after work. I'm coming up here to get one, maybe 2 loads. ADM's open late tonight, so we're gonna try and get some grain hauled, but also, exciting time, our combine, our brand new combine, to us, it's not a brand new combine, but it's in good shape, is on the farm. They brought it back. Hopefully Nathan got some GoPro footage. I'm not sure if he did or not, but hopefully that thing's back. We can walk around it, give you guys a tour, maybe fire it up. We'll just have to see, but we have to get the grain hauled first. So let's get it going. So I'm just getting up to the farm. Crops are still looking really nice. We're very fortunate for everything but the prices, but obviously can't control that. The only thing we can control is basically grow the best type of crop that we can, and boy did we do it. It's a long way from the bin yet, but man, this stuff looks good. We'll have to do some scouting either today or tomorrow. I know Nathan's out scraping up manure pits. Curtis, I think, is out hauling grain. He's got to go up to Bellevue to go get a bull in at some point today. I don't have Darren anymore. Darren did leave us. He comes back on occasion to help us out when we're in a pinch, but Darren's back at his family farm, so now it's just quite literally 3 full-time guys on the farm. That is the family, and I can come out and help when I can. So okay, let's get up to the farm and get loaded up. Well, I thought I'd be taking the day cab, but I'm thinking Curtis is up there right now because he just brought the motor up there, so he might be cleaning out that bin. We'll just see. Nathan's up there shredding, and like I said, I just saw Curtis go up to the his place with the motor, so I think he's gonna start cleaning that bin out. I'll go up there and join him, see if he needs any help with anything. Yeah, there's the day cab. So Curtis is cleaning out this last bin we got up here. He's down to the sweep, so I guarantee he went and grabbed the sweep, because I see he's loading up the day cab. Just chatted with Curtis, so he's just getting this thing ready to go. We're not going to finish this thing up today because he's got to run to Bellevue. So I am just gonna go do what I thought I was gonna do at the first place. Grab the other truck, the good truck, and fill that thing up at the farm. It's definitely empty. Always got to check. Usually tell by your tire squat how if you're empty or full. So I'm gonna go ahead, open this guy up, check oil, fire it up, open the tarp up, and pull it over there to get dumping. Or loading, I should say. Not dumping. Oil's getting low, but it's not bad. Let's fire it up. Okay, we'll do my pre-trip. Let this thing warm up. Loading. Filling her up. This bin is 4 rings up, so we're getting down there. Filling the back half. Now let's go take a look at what's going on in here. I spy something neat. So we got our 7088. Got that thing out. Gonna take a look at her, look her over. She's gonna be a workhorse again for us this year. Got the Drago head on it because we're gonna be rebuilding it this year. And here is the unit. You can tell because we've never had a folding auger on the farm before. Makes it a lot easier to tuck stuff in the shed, that's for sure. So this is it. Our 8250 has made her home. She's gonna be a beast. I just know it. Once I'm done filling up, or when I come here to fill up again, I'll actually get in here and maybe start it up. We'll see. This is what she is, 8250, 550 engine hours, 400 separator hours. Guessing battery disconnect, yep, disconnects off. So I'll have to take a look at her a little bit later, but She'll be pushing the Drago 12-row corn head folding, as well as our Mac-Down 35-foot draper. Yeah, it might be a little bit overkill to have a 35-footer on this thing, but you know, we had the 35-footer. We're looking to get a 40 at some point here soon, but just not today. Planter's all ready to get put away in the shed. Same with this one, all cleaned off. And we still need to power wash that guy, I think. So getting there. Fall will be here before we know it. It is April 15th. In about a month, we'll for sure be chopping, well into chopping. Just about loaded up. We did have all of our fungicide. We are done touching our crops until harvest. Fungicide got put on all this with a drone last week, and some of our soybeans, I should say this week, not last week. Our sweet corn ended up being pretty good. We honestly could not use it all, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is when you got a really good sweet corn crop. We'll chop it up, feed it to the cows. And you know, like I said, we had the drone do about 500 to 600 acres of our soybeans and corn. We had a plane do about 1,500, I want to say, a plane or a helicopter. I think it was a helicopter, actually. So yeah, our cropping season is done. Now we just hope for good finishing weather, no major disasters. And we'll be combining here in a little over a month. So to make room for this hopefully bumper crop, try and get all our bins cleaned out. Yeah, we had a local guy, local high school or college kid, he might be out of college now, come with the drone to actually spray on some of the stuff around here, just kind of give him some supporting business. So we're curious to see, we should have a couple of good side-by-sides of drone versus helicopter as well. Always got to look at kind of pushing the envelope, what makes the most sense. So it's a hot one today, 90 degrees. It's gonna be a hot night, 75, so it's not really gonna cool down, which isn't great for anything, but can't really do anything about it. Now we're just getting to my field. It's haven't done a crop tour or a crop scout in 60 mile an hour in a couple weeks. What I really don't want to see is anything dying. I do not want to see SDS in my field. That would not be good. And so far, so good. A little bit of stuff laid over, but I don't see anything dying, which is really good to see, honestly. A couple thinner spots on the south side. We'll have to actually probably take the drone up tomorrow and do some more research and see what's looking good, what's not. But honestly, I'm happy. That looks pretty good. Well, ADM's going to be dumping some grain cars this weekend. That's what this rail is saging for. Especially when it's all grain cars, that's what you know that's going to happen. So they're getting some grain from who knows where that came from. Nebraska, probably out west somewhere. But either way, this first load of the day. Hopefully get one more in and then get another one loaded up for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have the corn dog with. So I lost my headphones and I just got a notification that I left them at the farm. So I wonder if I left them at the farm somewhere. Hopefully I can come find them when I get back. Drive through, that's what I like to see. Go ahead and do it. Shut the tarp. Let's get out of here. There's my beans again. They look great. Other than a couple side hill spots, I want to walk out there and make sure there's no side hill seep or anything, but these beans look really nice. Ethan's gonna go scrape some yards. So I'm gonna go grab the day cab that Curtis finished up. Load it up, I should say. I'll leave this thing here because I'll come fill this up afterwards. For tomorrow morning, then we'll go ahead and talk about the combine after that. Let's go. Let this thing warm up, get air. Oh yeah, I think one more load will do her. Be pretty close at least. Make sure everything's good to go and then let's hit the road. Ooh, got poop there. That'll work. This sucker's ready to go. Let's head to Clinton. Getting probed. Unload number 2. That's 2. This will be my last load of the day, then we'll go fill up trucks for morning. Let's go dump again. Jeez, what the heck? Go take a look. So you can kind of see the little light spots in the hillsides there. I bet that's side hill seep, but we'll let's try and walk out there and take a look. So I'm walking in right now. These are, wow, these beans are huge. Up to my hip. Oh my goodness. So here's where I kind of turned off to here, so it's not ideal. Yeah, you'll have that sprayer blight. But good night. This stuff is hip high on me. This stuff's like 3.5, 4 feet tall. See, our pods are forming pretty nicely. See if we can find any 4-beaners. Wow. But she keeps going and produces well. Let's go ahead and walk out there. See if I can see what that sprayer or the side hill seep or that dying stuff looks like. No bugs, and that's what I like to see. So we sprayed fungicide and insecticide. Yeah, it's like a 10-minute walk to get out there. Overall, we'll walk out there tomorrow or so when I can drive out there. Okay, let's walk in here. So here, if you remember, later planted beans, earlier planted beans. Granted, this is a compaction zone, so we won't compare it yet. I've walked in here a couple times now. The old tractor's coming down. That's kind of neat. Here you can kind of see, well, it's even hard to tell, but right here over is the later planted stuff. Right here this way is the bigger planted stuff. And boy, it looks good. A little bit of weeds down there, a little bit of tangled beans, but overall, looks pretty even. Not seeing any bugs or anything either. Awesome. Okay, let's get going. I don't like parking on the highway. I'm not on the highway, I'm on the shoulder, but you know what I mean. Nathan's actually out spreading manure with the 80/50. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull in here, fill with water, and back onto that auger, and maybe start filling that thing up until I get tired. We'll see. I'll get a couple waters in there. Okay, this thing's got like a heat index of a lot, 95 degrees, feels like 105, what did I see? Something like that. So I'm not getting in that bend. Shoot, I was sweating backing up this hill. So that's gonna be what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this up in case it does rain. And Nathan's loading up the manure spreader. Always something on the farm. Nathan scraped up this yard and now we're just cleaning it out. That's our manure pit back there. We're using this one because it handles a liquid slop a lot better. Because basically it's all enclosed. There's not a rear end gate. It's all enclosed and it uses augers to shoot it out the front here at the side slinger. I think we're renting this from Darren. I think that's what they're doing. Ooh, AC is nice. 6,400 hours this unit will have here soon. Nice. So there you go, he's cleaning up the slop. That's quite literally what it is, slop. Got about 6 inches from the top, maybe more. Yeah. All done and loaded up. So now we'll head down. He'll drop me off and we'll fill up that semi. Well, Nathan just dropped me off. Darren's gonna be coming down here later this afternoon, I believe. He doesn't work here full time anymore, but he'll still come and help out when he's got time. He's young, he doesn't have much else going on. But so Darren and Nathan are gonna clean out try to clean out all the yards back there, or up at Butch's. And Curtis and my dad are all actually getting the bull back in because they had another bull jump out up at the Bellevue farm. So That's always fun. Fun, fun, fun. Load. Let's go take a look at the unit, the beast. Both these combines clean up about the same, even though that one's 15 years older. Not 15 years, that one's a 22 or 21, I forget. That one's a 10. Look at this beast. She's home. What should we call this thing? I vote Red Hulk. What do you guys think? See if I can fire this guy up. Yeah, it was on. Got carpet. Smells good. Gotta get a radio in here. Oh yeah. Fires like a champ. This thing's gonna be a beast for us this year. I believe it's got 580 duals and a 650 rear. It is only two-wheel drive. That's the biggest thing we don't like about it, but it's gonna be what it is, to be honest with you guys. So I know I need to go ahead and get the radio in this thing. So I'll have to probably drill through the headliner to pull the radio out to get the actual cable. I think that's what I gotta do. I know I gotta do that. I gotta get all the other tech stuff in here because usually it's got a, oh yeah, on that side there's a screw-in radio port. Let's take a look at the lights. Wow, these things are bright. Oh yeah, nice upgrade. Very nice upgrade. Okay, yep, that's pretty exciting. So this is our new combine, is a flagship. So the big difference between that guy and this guy is the rotor is, well, there's a lot of differences. Here's a couple of the big ones. The rotor is hydraulically driven instead of a belt drive there. So the nice thing about it is if you plug the rotor like Nathan may or may not have done last year, you can just hit a button and it reverses it. The sieves are wider. So your body width is wider, so you have more capacity. Your rotor is longer, might even be bigger. I'm honestly not sure on that one. The instead of having the 3D shoe, where basically it actually kicks the grain uphill, which is what I would prefer. It's actually got a rotating pan that goes 8 degrees. It's okay, but it only goes 8 degrees. We have a lot more than 8 degree slope, so it is what it is. Unload rate's a lot bigger, 3 seconds versus 4 bushels per second on this guy. Hopper's bigger, 400 bushels per second, 400 bushels compared to, I think that one's 280, the 7150's 300, something like that. A lot more horsepower. I mean, just all of the above. It's a big upgrade at going from a small class 7 to a class 8. So we're pretty excited, guys. Nathan drove the combine back, when was that, a week and a half ago or so? Yeah, a week and a half ago. So we're pretty excited. We can't wait. Harvest will be here before we know it. The biggest question now is, will our 12-row gearing off head handle it? Time will tell. Keep filling this guy up. So we got left for grain. These 3 bins are empty. This bin's 4 rings high. 1, 2, 3, so right there. So it's about a little over half, maybe a third left. We got 20,000 bushel over at Jerry's and about 3,000 left at the Shivers, then another 1,000 up there. So we're getting down there. Should be able to get it pretty well cleaned out by the time harvest gets here. At least that's the hope, even though prices have absolutely dropped off the table. The USDA is projecting a record amount of corn for acres wise, 97.5 million, which is nuts. But also predicting a record crop as well, 188.8 million. So, or yeah, 188.8 bushels per acre. So that's why the corn market actually took a gut punch, and it's been down 40 since then. So not ideal. But here's what it is. Can't do anything about it. Those little guesstimates, and can't change it. Loading her up. So this is a shorter trailer, so it's not as much volume in here. We're actually gonna put 5 piles in to get a nice load, nice legal load. Dusty. Kind of what happens when corn, you keep it this long, but she's still good quality. So So I'm heading out back, gonna go take a look at our double crop beans, see how they're coming along. When I say double crops, that means this is the second crop this year grown on them. We had wheat in there that we harvested earlier this year. Actually didn't go too bad. So now we'll go head out there and take a look, see how those double crops are doing. Whoa, bounce. Need to get this lane rebladed. Had a lot of rain this year, so this lane's kind of washing out. Also wonder where Nathan's spreading his manure at. Here's our double crops. They need to get sprayed pretty badly. Suckers are starting to grow though, pretty good. Kind of see there's a lot of volunteer wheat and grasses growing. Let's go take a look at them. I'm gonna try and get them sprayed maybe tomorrow. See how much, if we get any rain tonight, but kind of see she's a little bit spotty. A lot of volunteer wheat growing in, a lot. So if we can get, 15 to 20 bushel out of these, it'll pencil out pretty good. Not as much anymore with the wheat prices crap, but these things are growing pretty good though. Yes, if we can get double crops in the 40s, that would be amazing. I think we're probably a little bit too north in the climate to actually get that, but you never know. So I'll have to check in. Pat's gonna get these things sprayed here, maybe tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. They need to get sprayed. All right, well, probably gotta head home, go out for dinner with the wifey, and be back here first thing in the morning. Try to get up here around 5:30 or so I can head down there by 6. That'd be the goal. He's actually putting that manure out in the hay ground there. About the only place you can put it this time of year at least. Well, I will see you first thing in the morning there, everybody. So that semi, have the corn dog with me probably. Tomorrow we'll probably haul grain until they close, and then maybe head to Bellevue with the flatbed, bring a load of bales back, and work on some of my dad's equipment up there. We'll just have to see. But anyway, I'm gonna head out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.
On today's episode of Around Tuesday, we are putting the 1206 back together. No, the 706, sorry. Yeah. Ronald's gonna cut like half of this out, but yep. So we pulled the centerpiece up because the reverse was kind of sloppy in the shifting, and in this piece we realized the key was ground apart, so it wasn't shifting real well, and the roll pin was broke, so we had to pull that out. Got a new pin, or we threw what, JB Weld on the pin, and then we put the key in it, and then we put a new roll pin, and then we put this back on there, and we're putting it back together today, finally, after like a month tearing it apart. You're welcome, Ronald.